Hey everybody, welcome to the call tonight. Thanks for hopping on. I know it's busy time of year. Oh my goodness. Um, it was 7:25 and I was like, I have to stop making cookies. I need to get on the call tonight. So I get it. So we appreciate all of you taking the time to join us. I think you're gonna learn something. I hope so. Dawn, are you starting the call?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
jumping in. Well, my name is Dawn, and I got started with Plexus in 2020, and I thought I was just starting for a better probiotic. Despite the fact that I was super sick, I had thyroid cancer, I started actually just a few days, less than a week, from having my entire thyroid removed. Um, but again, have cancer, have my thyroid removed, still thinking I'm only starting for a better probiotic. But see, I was super skeptical about getting started with Plexus, and my sponsor and friend Marion talked to me for a long time. And I fully intended to get my 60-day money back guarantee because I was just a super skeptical person, I guess, and I just didn't believe that it could work. I had been taking probiotics. I've been doing natural things. I've been doing enzymes and other things, and nothing was necessarily changing anything. And so I just was like, yeah, you just take a probiotic to take a probiotic. Sure. Sure, Marion, I'll take your better probiotic. Um, and but the thing is, what happened is within a couple weeks, my digestion started to improve, and and that kind of was like, I'm going to the bathroom more. And I remember saying something to my husband a couple weeks in, going, I think this triplex is doing something because I'm going to the bathroom more. But again, I was still in the midst of cancer, and so I had a long cancer journey. Well, not long, but any cancer journey is somewhat long. And so I really wasn't fully in it. I was taking the triplex, but I wasn't really doing anything else other than the triplex. Um, but then I started to see my energy improve, which was a little surprising to my endocrinologist because most of his patients really struggle with energy in that first year. And I started feeling like I feel good. I like have energy to do the things. And then my mood started to improve. Um, but then about 9 months into the journey, I had some weird detox symptoms, and I couldn't quite figure out what that was. But I mentioned that because we can have detox at different times. For me, I think it was particularly related to after a specific cancer treatment I had, and it kicked up some things. And thankfully, I was able to communicate with Marianne, and she was like, "I think you need to do this," and I listened. And so um, but I hadn't also started for weight loss, but I think that oftentimes people are looking for that. Even though I really did need weight loss, but it wasn't until really the end of my first year, I lost a few pounds, like maybe 5 pounds. But going into my second year, I started to get, because I was healing from cancer and all of the things, I started to get more serious about my exercise, just my eating habits. And it started getting easier and easier, and my mood started even improving more, and my energy, I mean, skyrocketed because I started losing weight. And then over the course of that next year, I lost about 40 pounds. Um, and that then was just the triplex and lean and active were two like those that was my main products for that second year. And then um, going into my third year is when the reset came. And I was like, I'm not so sure, Marion. I don't know, again, super skeptical. And I wasn't so sure about the reset because weight loss was never something that was like really on my radar. Very, but I decided to follow Marion's lead and said, okay, I'll do the reset. The whole time, not really realizing that the reset is more about cellular detox than it is about weight loss. I mean, 100%, it's fun to lose 5 pounds in 3 days, right? But like so much that happens with the reset is really healing your body on a cellular level. And for me, as having had cancer, that's super important to me. So I have done 29 of them, and I'm gonna keep doing them. So, we'll be in the 50 some club sometime next year. And that will be fun to look back on our whole reset journey. But Some other unexpected things that happened to me in my journey is that I started to my allergies started to change and improve. I had so many different allergies. Had seasonal allergies. I had pet allergies like cats, dogs. Like I would walk into a house and immediately feel whether there was animals in the house or not. And now we have a cat in our house. And so 100%, it's crazy to me that healing my gut allows me to have a pet without sneezing and all the itchies and all the things. And I think what surprises me probably the most is I also have celiac disease, and never ever in a million years did I think that my sensitivity to gluten would change. That's not why I started. It's not any of it. And I even remember going on my first trip with Marion so scared about how I would eat because eating gluten-free and having celiacs had totally limited my ability to vacation and travel because I was had to be really cautious. I mean, I could walk into a restaurant and not even eat anything, but just smell the bread in the air and get nauseous and sick. So it had really limited my quality of life. And to see that change, and now to have eaten it at a diner with Marion a few weeks back and chose something that was just generally gluten-free, never would have I done that. And that's crazy to me that healing my gut healed those things and that my quality of life is so much better. I mean, I can't tell you how much joy that brings me to be able to go to any restaurant and not have to worry if they have a gluten-free menu, but just be able to like get something that, is generally gluten-free and know that I'm not going to get sick. I mean, that has been life-changing for not just me, but our family, because my family has sacrificed a lot in order for to be sensitive to me and care for me in the midst of having that gluten sensitivity for 15 years. But those are just a few of my wins. But I mean the mood improvement, the energy improvement, the digestion improvement, the allergy improvement. I mean the list just goes on and on and on. And I'm not even going to start or talk about what the business and the opportunity has brought either, but that's a whole nother testimony. But the products and healing your gut and getting to those root causes has been 100% worth every step along the way, every skepticism, every time thinking like I'm not worth it, like my health and showing up for myself is 100% worth it to be able to show up for my family and my community, and to be able to be a better version of me and to absolutely feel like myself again, and not this 40-something-year-old who had cancer and just thought that was life at one point. I honestly thought that's just life. That's just what happens when you're over 40. And now at 48, I feel better than I did in my 20s, which is insane to me. And it's just been such an incredible path of healing. And so I know Marion's going to talk a little bit about the products, but that's my testimony.
That's awesome. And you're not alone in feeling that way either. But before I start talking about the products that you were taking, let's talk about how we're going to do some giveaways tonight. So we have giveaways for everybody can participate. So my giveaway is this hat, and it is for the person who invited you to this call. So put in the chat the name of the person who invited you to the call, and you'll be entered. And the person who invited you will be entered to win the hat. Dawn has a giveaway too, and so everybody is going to be entered to win my hat, Dawn's giveaway, and then Jen's. Jen's going to share later. So first of all, what is Plexus? Plexus is the third largest direct selling company in the world. We sell in the United States, Canada, Mexico, Australia, and New Zealand. Plexus sells health products. We're a health and wellness company. And we have a medical advisory board. All of our products are made in the United States. We have a Better Business Bureau A+ rating. We're a great company. We're debt free. It's an amazing company. They give away prizes, cash to their employees every Friday, the people who work at corporate. They also give food and donations to the community with their philanthropy efforts. I cannot tell you how much the company has blessed me and and the community. It's a great company. I'm very proud to represent Plexus. Um, so the products, you probably want to know about those. They are clean products. That means that they are sourced with the best ingredients at the best cost because we do factor cost into it. And they're clean. They are non-GMO. All the good things. Our products are sweetened with natural sweeteners. And because you've probably heard of the pink drink, and it's delicious and it's sweetened with a natural sweetener. There's also no cost and no cost. There's a cost. It's low cost and no risk because of that 60-day money back guarantee that John was talking about. So my favorite products are our gut health system. It's called the triplex. It's three things. It's a pink drink. It's also called Slim. You'll hear us call it both. Um, it's not always pink either, but we still call it the pink drink. And then Probio 5, which is our probiotic, which is unlike any other probiotic on the market. That's why Dawn got the results she got because she switched from the probiotic she was on to Probio 5. That's why I got the results I got because I switched from my very expensive refrigerated probiotic to Probio 5, which is much more reasonably cost than what I was taking. Probio 5, I love it so much because it has probiotics in it, also digestive enzymes, and something called chitosanase, which is amazing for your body. It has antifungals in it. So it not only gives your body probiotics, but it creates an environment where probiotics can thrive in your body. So pair that along with Slim, which balances your blood sugar, reduces inflammation in your body, add the good bacteria, and then BioCleanse is the third product in the triplex, and that gets rid of all of the things that you don't want in your body anymore. So that's the triplex. We love it. We take it every day. I'm never going to stop. And then Reset is our 3-day nutritionally supported fast. I also did not start for weight loss, but when the reset came out, I felt like I was at a place where I could think about that. And I immediately started. I think I started like the next day and was very pleased with my results. I lost 5 pounds in 3 days, and then I was able to keep that weight off by using our follow-up products and then doing an additional reset. I did a reset every month for a year, and then I don't do it every month, but I still do it often because of all those benefits that Don was talking about. Right now, the reset is free, just so you know, like that's pretty low cost. And it's a really great deal because it's normally $89 at wholesale pricing. So the way it works is that when you sign up, it's like you get a Sam's Club membership. So you wait, and right now that's only $1. So that's a pretty good deal too. So you get your membership, and then you're able to buy products at a discounted price for a year because the membership lasts for a year. And then you can renew it if you want. You never have to buy anything. You can buy it once, or you can buy it every month, or you can buy it every week. It really doesn't matter. It's up to you. You're in charge of your purchases. You do not have to have a subscription. If you do decide to get a subscription, that is all, that's your choice. And you will be rewarded. We have a loyalty program called Perks Points. And so if you decide to keep your subscription turned on, you'll get rewarded in free products. Um, so that's a little bit about the products and the company in 5 minutes. So there's a lot more to know, and we have a lot of other products, but the core products that are going to heal your gut and get to the root cause of issues that you have going on in your body, which it could be anything from migraines to acne to gluten sensitivity to um, menopause to I don't know. I'm looking at your faces trying to think of all your different health issues. If I know you. So shout them out in the chat. It could be a lot of different things. Energy, all the things. So we are so passionate about these products because they have helped our body heal. And we know that it can do the same for you if you give it a chance. Okay. So that was a little bit about the products and a little bit about the company. So it's no secret that Plexus is a network marketing company, and I love the network marketing model. I didn't know I was going to love it as much as I do now, but it's because we get to help you. When you purchase from us, we take it very seriously and we want to give you great customer service. And so I think that's something that you're not going to get when you buy supplements off of Amazon. You're not going to get someone who is in your corner, helping you every step of the way, encouraging you, and giving you advice when you run into issues or problems, or if you think it's not working, or whatever. If you're not getting the results you want, we want you to get the results you want. That's our goal. And that's why I love this business model so much. So not only do we get the satisfaction of helping other people, we also get rewarded financially. And so Jen didn't even want to take the product. I don't even know. She happily purchased the products, but she had no idea what she was getting into, I think, when she started. So take it over, Jen.
All right, thank you. Well, yeah, that's a whole nother story for another day. But anyway, not only do we get to feel better on the products, but as Marion mentioned, we get to share with our friends. That's the best part. And it can be something that you do on the side, or it can turn into a full-time income. It's kind of up to you what you want to make of it. But just imagine being your own boss. Imagine setting your hours, having the freedom and flexibility to work when you want to. If your kids are sick, your boss or your company is not angry when you're calling in and can't make it. There's just a whole world of possibilities. Now, does it require some effort? Yes. In the beginning, it takes a little more effort for a little less compensation, but then eventually it is less work and more income. So it's definitely, there's no cap on that income. And so I do think it's the best model out there. And you're doing this to help other people. You're doing it for yourself, for your family. Some of the benefits that I have enjoyed are just being able to buy those extras for my kids. And when I can contribute to the family finances, my husband is a little more free with our shared finances. It just lightens that burden, and it just gives us a little buffer and some margin. And we're just able to do things not only for ourselves, but for other people, for extended family, for organizations that we're passionate about, for missions, or whatever it is. So I just think it's time to dream a little bigger, and think about the possibilities of what are out there. The other thing is, it's not just for right now, it's a legacy for the future, leaving something for your children bigger than what they have now, and certainly the opposite of leaving debt for them. I don't think any of us would want to do that. So definitely it for me has been something unexpected. I didn't know I needed the products. I didn't know I was going to be sharing with my friends. But here we are. And some of the things, the benefits, aside from finances, are just the personal growth, stretching yourself a little bit outside your comfort zone, learning to help other people, gaining that confidence to know that you can do something that you weren't sure you could do. And so all of those things are definitely worth it as well. Let me make sure I didn't forget anything. And you can go as slow or as fast as you want to. You can be a slow starter like me and take a little while to get going, or you can be like some of the others on this call and on our team, and who could make quite a bit even in just one day or in 1 month. So it's up to you how much effort and time you want to put into it. But definitely we would love to come alongside and walk with you and show you what can be. So, oh, and my giveaway is this fun little cup. Don't worry, Katie, I have two because you get one. And so I'd like you to put in the chat, what would you do with an extra $300 to $500? So put that in the chat and I'll select a winner from what you put in there. So I think we were going to go to some other questions. And maybe Dawn wanted to do her giveaway too.
I can jump in and do my giveaway. So my giveaway is a $10 Amazon card. And if you want to put in the chat, how skeptical were you before you got on this call if you were brand new? And how skeptical if you are a current, you're already building a business or whatever, how skeptical about you were you about the business opportunity as well? Just put it in the chat so we know what you're talking about. But I think that so many of us are just we're skeptical. And if Marian, are you okay if I just jump in for a little bit and share more? So as far as my business testimony goes as well, too, I wanted nothing to do. It was like the same old story with me with how long it took me to start on the products. The same thing happened to me with about the opportunity. Marion must have talked to me a ton about it. I remember telling my husband more than probably 10 times, I think Marion's trying to get me to do this business and I don't want to do it. And I was kind of like that, like kind of like a little angry, a little, and yet my husband he was pastor and the church closed in 2021. And we needed the income and I couldn't see it right in front of me. I couldn't see what God had placed right in front of me until the fall of 2021. And then finally I was like, why wouldn't I share about why these products have like changed my whole entire health? Why wouldn't I share and see if people can benefit from that as well? And since then, it has just been testimony after testimony after testimony of whether it's personal growth for me or an amazing health testimony that's happened with someone on my team, which I look back now and go, if I had never started, if I had never shared, hundreds of people on my team wouldn't have gotten the health that they have gotten and been able to now share that with their friends and family. And it's really about impact and being able to continue that and see how you can impact your community. And I know for me, that's a big part of my dream and a big part of my why. Like, I want to give significant money back so that, like, I could buy a house a month for somebody that might really need it that's homeless. Um, and I have that option. Never ever would I have ever thought that's a possibility before Plexus because I didn't believe. I didn't believe that those things were even possible. People do that. People have that much income to be able to do that. I didn't even believe it. And now having been in the company for this long, I 100% believe it, know it, and it's happening. And I can't wait for the day to look back and be able to like share with more people like you don't have to be skeptical about what this opportunity could be. There's no cap to the income, like Jen said. No cap. That means you can keep going if you want. And if you don't, if you just want one buddy to do this with you, to keep you accountable and help you have the best health journey ever, we're there for that too. Whatever.
Yeah. When I got started, I just, the way my brain works, I knew that you could make some money if you shared with a few friends, and I knew a few friends. So I thought I'll just ask them if they want to do it with me. And they said yes. And so I made enough money to cover the cost of my products, and that made it a no-brainer to keep going and keep taking them. And then as I met more people, talked to more people, and they saw the difference in me, more people started sharing, started buying. And then I was started talking to people like Dawn and saying, like, you're taking the products, you love them, it's a no-brainer. She's like, no. But eventually she agreed because she had a few friends who needed the products too. So it's really is as simple as like you have more influence on the people around you than you realize. And they're sitting there, you don't know it because they're hiding it. But they're actually sitting at home tonight and they're anxious, they're worried about finances and about their health. And you have a solution that's simple and could really help them. So, um, we are excited for everybody who's brand new to the company and the products because we know what these products can do and how much they've changed our lives. We're also excited for everybody who's interested in sharing because, again, the journey that we've gone on, being able to share and help other people, and it's just very rewarding. It's best job. It really is. So we appreciate all of you so much for getting on the call. Dawn, um, how are you going to do this after the call, getting people the prizes? Or do we need to do that while we're still on the call?
I think we should just announce them now. I look back through the
Do
chat,
it.
so I know I picked a winner for mine. Do you want to just announce them now?
Did you pick a winner for mine too? Okay, I'll do that while you're announcing yours.
Okay. So with the oh wait, maybe I didn't. Sorry. Let me look. All right. So the winner for my $10 Amazon card is Chrissy. I'm not gonna I don't know how to say your last name. Chrissy, you're the winner. I think there's only one Chrissy on here, Chrissy Rosati. Rosati?
Okay, I'll go next. So I picked Tracy as my winner. I think Jillian invited you, so I will get your address and send this to you.
And I picked Jillian as the winner. You get the hat. So that was fun. I love giveaways. Okay, thanks for getting on, everybody. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out to any of us. We'd be happy to answer them. All right.